Hey YouTube, welcome to the channel. My name is Minhudi, and today we're going to be looking at the new leaks from the magazines for ST24, ST25, and ST23. 23, 24, and 25. They're like scattered. The starter decks are coming out, and there's a lot of hype on seeing what we get. This is my first time looking at it. I don't know what any of them do, so genuine reaction for all of this. Let's see what we get. So the first card is going to be, let's try to do it in order. Let's try to do ST23s first. So ST23, 9 cost, 10,000 power, Shanks, 4 Emperors, red-haired pirates. This card has -3 cost in your hand if your opponent has a character with an original power of 8k or more. That's kind of insane. That's for 6 cost if your opponent has, or like 6 Dawn. If your opponent has a 8k power, that's pretty cracked. If your leader has the red-haired pirates type or is Uta, your leader gains 2,000 power until the end of the opponent's next end phase. You know, I told Vampire Gaming on Twitter that if Shanks became a perma 7, I would quit the game. Luckily, this is an on play and not one attacking, because that being an on attack would be absolutely insane, and Shanks would just get even more busted. This card, I definitely feel like people are going to run. I don't know if it's going to be a 4 of. I feel like they could run it as a 2 or 3 of, maybe. But I feel like that late in the game, it just doesn't add as much value as you might think. But being a 7k leader is also freaking insane, but you're already Shanks. So I guess on top of that, it is pretty powerful. But I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it's definitely going to be run. I don't know if it's going to be a 4 of. Next card. ST23, Monkey D. Luffy, 1 cost 2k power, film Supernova Straw Hat Crew. Activate main, you may rest 1 Dawn. In this character, give up to one of your opponent's characters -1k for the turn. This feels like they're trying to push RP Luffy, or RP Uta, which is interesting. I don't know about this one. This one can be good, but at that point, if you're running it, you're trying to run it with like Shanks and stuff, you might as well just run stage or something. This is definitely an RP Uta card. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be run. I don't know if it's going to play RP Uta. Depends on the other 3 cards that we get out of ST23. Jumping into ST24, Law and Beppo. That's an awesome card. I hope it gets an alt art one day, because that's going to be insane. I love those characters. 10 cost, 11k power, Minx, Supernova, and Heart Pirates. So this can be run in Carrot as well as Bonney, as well as Red-Green Luffy and Red-Green Law. On play, rest up to one of your opponent's characters. That's insane. It will not become active in your opponent's next refresh phase, which is even better. That's cool, because that's actually really good. Then if your opponent has 2 or more rested characters, your leader gains 2k power until the end of your opponent's next end phase. Okay, so they're just adding in a new mechanic where everyone can be a 7k leader. So I think they're trying to get a lot of these ST cards out, but the thing is, like, if you're making every leader a 7k leader, it's just everybody also being a 5k. Like, I understand. This card is pretty good. I don't know if it's going to be played because it is a little expensive. I guess if you have characters with like Restand Dawn on the field already, this could be a good card. I think this might be like a 2 of as well. Like, this is getting kind of expensive, but I could see the application. Being a 7k leader is just so strong in the game that this kind of has to be run at least like 2 cards in the deck. The other one that was revealed is X-Drake, green, 5 cost, 5k power, Supernova, Navy, and Drake Pirates, 2k counter. Absolutely insane being a 5 cost, 5k with 2k counter. On play, if your leader is a Supernova type, rest up to one of your opponent's cost 5 or lower. Then at the end of this turn, restand 1 Dawn. And being a 2k, that's pretty insane. I definitely think that X-Drake is going to be run as well. Being a 2k is absolutely insane. So it gives us a lot more variety for options of 2ks. I think in Bonney, we could take out some Apus for this, just to kind of make room for it. I think we have to keep Tashigi, but it is an option. The other option would have been the 2k 5 cost Carrot, but I think X-Drake actually has a lot more application because we're able to rest a character like a blocker or something, establish a 5k body, as well as restanding a Dawn at the end of the turn. So we can play 2 5-drops on that turn and still have a Dawn if we need it, or, depending on what Dawn turn we are on. Moving on to the Buggy, the ST20, wait. Yeah, okay, Buggy ST25. We have a SR Buggy, 4 cost, 1k. 4 Emperor's Cross Guild, 1k counter. Activate main, you may discard 1 card and send this character to the trash. If your leader is Buggy, play up to 1 cost 6 or lower Cross Guild type card from your hand. This really follows Buggy. This really follows the Buggy playstyle. I don't know if it's a crazy card. I don't know if this is the SR that makes Buggy good. Yeah, we can change the playstyle to kind of play off different characters to play off this Buggy to end up playing a 6 cost. I would need to see it in application. Reading it, it just feels a little underwhelming. The second card that was revealed is Alvida, 4 cost, 5k power, cross guild, 1k counter. If you have 2 or more characters with an original cost of 5 or more, this character gets +1 cost. If your leader is Buggy on play, draw 3 cards, then discard 2. So it's a good cycle. When you play it out, this is a good one. This is a good card for Buggy because it prevents your 10-drop Buggy from bottom decking itself if it's on the board, because technically it counts as a 5 cost if you have 2 or more characters with a cost of 5 or more. So most of the time you already do. So playing this Alvida out will be good because you could play it out, use leader ability, and still have 1 Dawn up for an event or something, whatever is in your deck. Next is ST28, the Yamato starter deck. Izo. 2 costs, 1k power, ranged, Wano Country, 4 more Whitebeard Pirates, counter 1k. Dawn X2, this character gains blocker. On play, your Wano Country type leader gains banish during this turn. So it's pretty much a Onami blocker with less power. I think it might be good for the end game. Of course, it's probably going to be at the end game because it is a weenie blocker, and it requires Dawn X2, which means that you're using leader ability to give this Dawn. And then lastly, our last card is Yamato. Yellow character, ST28, SR, 1 cost, 0 power. Dawn X2, this character gains 3,000 power during your turn. Look at the top 5 of your deck, reveal up to 1 Wano Country type card with a cost of 2 or more, and add it to your hand. So we're getting a 1 cost Yamato Searcher. I don't think we need a Yamato Searcher. I think that this is kind of a silly move here because we have so many different searches already. We have Momonosuke, we have Otama. If they're adding another one, we have 3 searchers. That's 12 searchers if we're running 4 of each. I think that's way too many searchers. And the Dawn X2 giving it 3k power is a little bit useless in this sense. I think what Yamato really needs is some green cards to rest characters rather than yellow cards to, keep them up. So I think maybe the next SR, hopefully it's a green card that can do resting or something. But we also have cards like we just got X Drake, which is really, really nice. But Yamato is not a supernova. So, we're not getting a lot of playability in Yamato, which is really sad to see because I was really hoping we'd get something really good. But right now, the Yamato and the Buggy seem a little underwhelming. The Shanks one is a little busted, and the Bonney one, and then the Bonney one, it's kind of there. It's a little questionable. The Bonney list is already a little tight, so it's gonna take a little workaround, but we'll see. We need to see what the other leaks are first before we can really speculate. But those are my thoughts. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.